Today, Pope Leo, in a rare statement in English, so Donald Trump could understand him, he directed a statement at Donald Trump that tried to convince Donald Trump to not go through with his threatened war crimes today against Iran.
Asking all people of goodwill to search always for peace and not violence, to reject war, especially a war which many people have said is an unjust war, which is continuing to escalate and which is not resolving anything. Let's remember especially the innocent, children, the elderly, the sick, so many people who have already become or will become victims of this continued warfare. To remind all that attacks on civilian infrastructure is against international law, but that it is also a sign of the hatred, the division, the destruction that the human being is capable of, and we all want to work for peace.
Also today, our next guest, Democratic Senator Ed Markey of Massachusetts, who has voted twice to stop Donald Trump's illegal war in Iran, said, quote, "We have a warmonger in the White House. He has threatened war crimes on an apocalyptic scale and appears eager to commit them. The House and Senate must return to session. The House must pass articles of impeachment, and then the Senate must vote to convict and remove the president, or the cabinet and vice president, with congressional concurrence, must invoke the 25th Amendment and remove Trump. His threats cannot be dismissed as mere rhetoric. This is as grave a moment as the world has faced in the nuclear era." Joining us now is Democratic Senator Ed Markey of Massachusetts. Senator, thank you very much for joining us tonight. What is your reaction to Donald Trump, as Iran puts it, surrendering now and stopping his war, leaving Iran in control of the Strait of Hormuz?
Yeah, Donald Trump has surrendered, not the Iranians. And what he has been doing over the last several days is an impeachable offense. He has threatened a genocide against a nation. He has threatened to end a civilization. He has threatened to use nuclear weapons against a country that does not have nuclear weapons. All of these are impeachable offenses, and he must be brought to justice. The House and Senate should be brought back into session. There should be articles of impeachment brought against him by the Democrats in the House of Representatives. We need to make Donald Trump accountable for what he has just done in the name of the American people. And I think this is going to be a defining moment for the Congress, for the American people. We cannot allow Donald Trump, in control of nuclear weapons, to be invoking this madman theory of the destruction of a civilization in the name of the American people without him being brought to accountability. The impeachment process must begin.
We have reports tonight of over 50 House Democrats agreeing with you on this, over 20 Senate Democrats agreeing with you on exactly this. I want to read you the one statement we have about this from a Senate Republican, and that's Senator Lisa Murkowski. Every other Senate Republican has avoided saying a word about it. She said, "The president's threat that a whole civilization will die tonight cannot be excused away as an attempt to gain leverage in negotiations with Iran. This type of rhetoric is an affront to the ideals of our nation, has sought to uphold and promote around the world for nearly 250 years. It undermines our longstanding role as a global beacon of freedom and directly endangers Americans both abroad and at home." But the rest of your Republican Senate colleagues are absolutely silent, along with the Republican Speaker of the House, who did not say one word about this today.
My Republican colleagues are spineless. They are in a witness protection program. It's almost like the invasion of the body snatchers. You look at them, they look like the same human beings, but inside it's just MAGA controlled, Trump controlled. They just don't have the courage to stand up when something which is clearly a violation of everything that our country is supposed to stand for, is being compromised by Donald Trump. And the question is, for them, it's 40 days later. Are we better off today than we were 40 days ago? No. The Iranian army now controls the Straits of Hormuz and the price of oil for the world. And they can charge a fee for every ship which is going through. Do we control the uranium? No, we do not. The Iranian army still controls the enriched uranium that could hold the world hostage. Are the Iranian people free? No, they're terrified of our country, that we would blow up their bridges, their schools, their civilization. And has there been regime change? No, there has not. All we have is Ayatollah Senior replaced by Ayatollah Junior. So all of this has occurred in the last 40 days without a peep from the Republican leadership in our country. And there is something fundamentally wrong with our democracy when Donald Trump can threaten the use of nuclear weapons to destroy a civilization, and the Republican Party refuses to respond at all. And the American people are going to pay an Iran war tax every day they go to the pump. It's Trump at the pump. It's up $1 a gallon. It's not going away. We just have a 2-week reprieve, and it's going to ripple right through our economy. And ultimately, the voters are going to be coming with pitchforks for Republican House and Senate members this election in November.
Massachusetts Senator Ed Markey, thank you very much for joining our coverage tonight.
Thank you.